My name is Bheki Dube. I'm 21 years old and I was born, bred and buttered in Johannesburg. Just a Joburger. For me, Johannesburg is my passion, you know. I think it's a city of great cruelty with even greater miracles of kindness, and it's a forever evolving city, which I really love, you know. I wouldn't say I grew up in a difficult condition. I grew up in a normal kid, just growing up in the city, doing what normal kids do, you know. I studied photojournalism at the Market Photo Workshop, which for me, I think, it was introduced to me as life is introduced to a blind man. I didn't think I'd actually even do that at all. What actually brought me to Maboneng was the Bioscope Cinema. I used to skate, and when I was still studying, I was managing the Bioscope Cinema, and just by being here, there were other avenues that one could venture into, and now I've become this entrepreneur who's involved in so many movements around Maboneng, you know. Funny enough, I've just been dubbed as the Minister of Tourism at Maboneng, which is really cool. I've got 3 key roles here at Maboneng. I'm the Maboneng Neighborhood Concierge. I also run my own tourism company called Main Street Walks that does purely inner city tours and tries to re-conscientize people about engaging with the city at grassroots level. On the 9th of November, I'll be opening a backpackers called Curiosity. So that's my 3rd role. I'm a managing director to the backpackers itself. So that's going to be a big step. And again, I'm trying to take this tourism thing to the next level in Joburg, you know, and bring people back into the city. Some people that come into Maboneng that have never engaged with the city of Joburg are able to go into Mai, which is it's the oldest traditional healers market in Johannesburg with over 174 traditional doctors. And that's a world that you wouldn't think exists within an urban landscape. So it's been very interesting seeing those dynamics. I think, Joburg right now in this day, 2013, it's going through rapid change, you know. There's a lot of movements going on. Starting from where we are now at Maboneng Precinct, you know, which is a privately developed space, to stretching all the way to Newtown, to Braamfontein, Fashion Capital. There's a few stuff happening in Selby Avenue, Selby Village as well. So there's a lot of urban regeneration that's going on, and which is, I think, very much necessary. It's what Joburg needed for such a long time. Johannesburg is still basically much a mining town. The conception and the way in which people think. People just come to Joburg, they work, they go back to their homelands or to their households and so forth. And that needs to change. And that's why spaces such as Maboneng, Braamfontein are essential, because what they create in this neighborhood, especially Maboneng, is the idea of live, work, play. So where you're not just coming to the city to work, but you live in it, you work in it, you play in it. So up until Joburg changes that ideology entirely, where it's just a mining town where people just come for work purposes, and people start understanding that, can live, work and play in the city, then it'll grow, I think, in a very positive manner, and it'll be very much more sustainable. Yeah, without skateboarding and photography, I don't think I'll be doing what I'm doing now. I'd have never seen the city in the way in which I see it, you know? And it's interesting how that has kind of basically manifested to a more capitalistic, entrepreneurial role, you know? And what I did from a very young age has influenced the way in which I see the city, the way in which I behave towards the city, my passion for the city and so forth. Follow your dreams, do what you love. We have a lot of people that are followers than leaders. People just need to lead, and I think you need to identify your path and follow it, be it film, photography, or mixing everything that you've learned to create one being, you know. It's very easy. There's a lot to learn, and it's very easy to be blown off like a leaf in the wind, you know. So it's about finding your path and sticking to that path and just following it and, you know, doing what you do best. I love the city.